Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything's set on up. That. Oh yeah, there's also, I just remembered something. Somebody sent me a email of a replay to cast, and I just now remembered, oh, I should probably download it. Give me an extra moment. There's a 2v2 as well, I'll do that one second. Just give me a couple extra moments. There we go, that's there. Now, time to check on live streams, make sure they're all going. Kick is going. Twitch is going. Twitter is... Rumble is going. And YouTube's going. Time to activate the live chat windows. And that's all good. Maximize. Give me a moment to check my other computer. And looks like that's good over there. So I think everything's good to go. So let's go and get started. Of course, got this replay that was submitted to me. I'll do that 1 second. Got a bit of a warm up here. So we shall start with this top one here. Seems reasonable enough. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the Wehrmacht forces we got Exist with a bit of leet speak. Spawn on the north side as the US forces got Show Me Your Hands. I do not have hand tracking, so I cannot. Either way, of course we do have, looks like a triple engineer opener here. Down here just a double pioneer. Pioneers heading probably to those cutoff sector, maybe eyeing for a bit of wire or tank traps there, and then probably head to the fuel sector. Guess we'll find out soon enough. This map's probably good for both an MG opener and or Volkswagen. US players going for a bit of a smarter capture order, getting the cutoff sector before actually getting the sector that's going to be cut off. And there's a third in quadruple engineers. Okay, this got an unusual build opener for the US player. Not sure what he's exactly eyeing. We got tank traps there, wire over here. And 4 engineers, barracks, somewhere around here. Gonna be a very late start for the riflemen. Yep, barracks there. Just wanted to make sure it was a barracks, not a support weapon center. And the Vero player is going a little bit slow start and not going straight for the fuel sector. In this case, that was actually a bad call. Or maybe not. Engineers, there's a good number of engineers to interrupt. Volkswagen, maybe it was a good idea for the pioneers to build some time. It's not like he has lack capture pressure. In fact, his opponent has good capture pressure, which means now the Volkswagen will push forward, have a lot of easy engagements, but going to have a bit of trouble. Fuel sector being obtained. Of course, need to get this munition sector there. Probably skip the VP, go for munition sector. Volkswagen, fast retreat there. Of course, you can't see the retreat icon here. I think in Company Heroes 2 you can see the retreat indicator in the attack map. But the US players are going to have some great income. But a very late rifleman. I doubt it's going to be a Jeep. Jeep seems like a bad idea to me. There's a squad of riflemen. Speaking of Jeep, is that a Jeep right there? Is that WC-51? Is that, I'm trying to think. More look at this, I'm wondering, why is there a truck, Jeep, something there on, basically on blocks, and the barracks? What would be in the back of it? Would there be like radio equipment in the back of it? They just don't want to take time to unload? But why remove the wheels? I'm more confused by that right now. Sorry if that's a stupid question, but right now I'm wondering, like, oh yeah, it's a tent. I never realized there's a vehicle there, and what's the purpose of said vehicle? Like, it would make sense if there's wheels to quickly pack up and go, but the fact that wheels get removed is questionable. Sure, if it's a motorpool, that would make sense, but that's not a motorpool. But then again, this is technically where we spawn out Jeeps. Is this supposed to represent Jeeps? The grill seems a little bit larger, so it could be WC51. And nice bit of wire there, so the rifle squad is going to be foolishly running straight into the base. He was not paying close enough attention there, so gets suppressed there. Folks runners behind some light cover. Engineers at the garrison at decent range. When I say decent, it means it's actually in range. Rifle squad quick forward. He could probably get the engineers out of there. 2 Volksgrenadier squads in the region. The engineers could probably pop out, try to capture a sector. And I think the engineers trying to cut a bit of wire. It looks like a bit of wire that has been cut. Forward control there by both players. That was inside the garrison and just be annoying right now. Of course, you need a Kriegsbird for the Wehrmacht player to get out a mortar. Volksgrenadiers rotating around. And cutting some wire there. Very nice. The engineers, of course, are very good at cutting wire. They must learn that in high school. How to cut stuff. Like themselves. Yeah, joke was probably too morbid. MG42 firing away. Landmine was spotted. And soon to be fully built. Engineers took a bit of damage there. And does have the engineers there, but he has plenty of replacements. MG42 is hitting the rifle squad quite nicely. Volksgrenadiers being some good damage roll. They're simply going for them by sheer numbers. Sometimes cover can be nullified by just shooting them a lot and quite aggressively. And do have an early Compcraft center. Don't think I heard skirmish phase yet. Beep beep, it's a Jeep. Yeah, that grill is definitely smaller than that grill. So that has to be a WC51.
How can I listen for mines? We don't fire.
I think that grill could be half track. Though, no. Half track would seem a little bit too large for that building. I'm probably just really overthinking it. Could be M3, A1. Do we have multiple US landmines now pulled in the field? Compcraft center complete. MG42 captured that sector there, so the Jeep could get some good damage onto it. It's a little bit wounded. Could have got a burst onto it. MG42 eyeing for the garrison. A large number of wire there. Jeep push way forward. There's of course the sniper there. Drives on by, doesn't get any shots there. We've seen plenty of landmines, so that sniper could. Oh wait, no, he has a minesweeper, sweeps it. So Jeep went for a bit of recon pass. At first thought, was that a sign of a map hack? But not really. He didn't try to focus and try to kill off the sniper. It could have just simply been a recon run and drove on the wrong side of town. Volksgrenadier is now falling on back there. Sniper gets a good shot, so now the sniper is, of course, revealed to the opponent. HC1 on the Volksgrenadiers, very nice, giving them some much needed health regen. That's honestly, I think, the most powerful, valuable part of the initial veterancy for a Wehrmacht. It's just that tiny bit of health regen, because there's no other way to really. Well, you can heal up some medical supplies with the actual ability, but that can be expensive very quick.
We're losing territory.
They're shooting at us.
Flamethrower squad here, probably trying to immolate the garrison.
They must have raided the Hilfsschule to find your replacements.
Ein Schuss.
We now have another Volksgrenadiers on the build queue. That can be quite nice. 3 squads of Volks, 1 sniper. 1 MG42, set up in a not so great angle, but has to be very careful about the flamethrower. Rangers do get suppressed and do fall back.
orders.
Attention. The enemy advances.
Oh, got a U.S. medic charging his way forward, so there's a U.S. medic station on the field. We'll be able to claim one casualty. The engineer looks like he's in quite a bit of pain, but he will be recovered. Engineers do get hit. Rifle squad falls back as well. The US player still maintaining excellent field control, has this entire part of the map locked down for a significant amount of time. I think for the entirety. Volkswagen is capturing up the VP there, so soon to be potentially triple capture in favor of the Wehrmacht player. Which the Wehrmacht player is doing quite well in VPs, but then again, both players above 400, which is not saying much. And Pioneers do fall back there. Volkswagen is getting hit, got double flamethrower squad. And that guy is getting immolated. Falls back, 2 guys remaining. The guy was pretty stacked up, so got hit by a decent amount of AoE damage there. That guy just got immolated, just disintegrated.
The barbed wire is no problem now.
Bit of a wire cut there.
MG crew on me.
Looks like he's cutting a bit more wire there. M242, I don't think that's a good position. I don't think he has very good line of sight there. Plus he's pointed upwards, ready to shoot down aircraft.
Cut the wire.
Pack 38 now deployed in the field. Bolsoners do fall back. Veteran support infantry, so eventually wanted on the Pioneer. Oh. Port units, Volkswagen do find a landmine.
We're losing a sector.
Sniper pushed way forward. It has not found a landmine. Multiple rifle squads now advancing. They of course have bar upgrades now. The Wehrmacht player has 2 command points. Number of good things to get for 2 command points. Right now it does have the Kriegswerks in field. It has the Pack 38, so it does not necessarily need Stormtroopers, Panzerschrecks. You have a Greyhound upon the field, currently unupgraded. Hopefully the armor skirts get completed first. I say the armor skirts upgrade on the Greyhound is a mandatory upgrade. Goes to the Pinto Mount first, which means the Panzerfaust will almost one-shot. In fact, these 2 Volks can charge forward, get double Panzerfaust off. Only gets 1 though. Almost takes it out, of course. It probably would have been a good idea to stop capturing and actually try to go for that Panzerfaust to get a quick kill. Oh wait. I just now realized he did not have enough munitions for it. Where do the munitions go? There may be some landmines in the field somewhere. Yep, like right there.
What do you want?
Volkswagen is now falling back. Armor skirts now pulling the field. Go for armor skirts first, then Pinto Mount. Mine is detected somewhere near the sky. Where exactly, I'm not sure. May have already been swept. Greyhound fully repaired. Did that tree just change colors? Am I crazy? I think I am. Because everything else is a bit more of a mute color. Now that's nice and bright. Flamethrowers tend to make stuff bright, right? That's how it works. Landmine does get cancelled there. He can't go for Panzerfaust. Pack 38 rotating around. Panzerfaust does connect. He actually did get a bit of suppression there from the Pinto Mount. It is possible, a little bit difficult. You don't really see it all too often. Of course, he is going to have trouble firing off enough missions to take it out. He's going to have to rely on the Pack 38 camouflage there. And now the other Sturm Armory now being deployed in the field. I have a feeling we're going to see a Stug in the near future. Panzerfaust firing. Pack 38 connects. Panzerfaust does not finish. Pack 38 rolls a miss. MG42 gets a nice good special hit. Panzerfaust firing. Main gun destroyed a crit. No death crit. He got very unlucky there. Yeah, that's sort of a shame how unlucky he is. That's one thing I don't like about Company Heroes 1 is the fact that putting something to 0 health does not necessarily mean death. Something being shot? What? I'm not sure. Oh, it's the medic. US players, medic stations at 3 out of 6 casualties. Landmine there.
Okay, Volksgrenadiers, welcome to this war.
Calibrating rangefinders now.
Pack 38 advancing.
Sniper ready to engage.
Jeep advancing once again down the road. We'll spot the Volks. He can get one Panzerfaust with missions off. Don't know if it's worth it because he has to contend with the Greyhound. So maybe best try to save the missions for that Greyhound. Does tap the wire there. Jeep does take a bit of damage there. A Panzerfaust would finish off, but I don't think it's worth it. Not the highest priority target. Good damage there. Another landmine being salvaged there. More deployed out by the Wehrmacht or the US player. So we do have support weapons center.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
And looks like at this point being decaptured as well. Pack 38 destroying some hedges. Howdy. Thank you. If you want to see more Company Heroes 1 replays, go ahead and click on my YouTube link, and there's a fair amount of Company Heroes 1 casts available. I think it's either 200 or 300 videos there. Can't remember though. Flamethrower engineers do fall back. You now have 2, 3, 4 being upgraded to 50mm Puma. So not a big cat for the Wehrmacht player, but a cat. And there's plenty of backlog if you ever need to watch some more. Or just binge. Though honestly, it's probably enough there to make anybody get tired of binging.
Puma, here.
50mm Puma now deployed in the field. We've got the mortar here. The 50mm Puma has a decent gun to help with the infantry as well. Similar to ooh! I say decent, but that was excellent. Takes out the Jeep there. A very lucky quadruple kill there. Flamethrower there. Volksgrenadiers getting inside the garrison. Only need one inside of it. I think that's an AT gun shooting away. Puma has full health. Yeah, what I was saying is has a good gun. I didn't mean that good. Takes out one of the medics there. If he gets that guy there, there's a free rifleman. Over on the left side, you have another Greyhound advancing, hitting the Pioneers.
Defend the fatherland until
Landmine's been detonated. Volksgrenadiers do take a bit of damage there, but they have all models. I think you should use the medical supplies on that guy if he can afford the munitions. He has only 49 munitions right now, so not too big of a stockpile. Ooh, and that Grenadier is getting hit pretty hard there. Is that double mortar on the field? Maybe that double mortar. Volksgrenadier is now falling back. He has a lot of stuff that could get wiped on out. Still no additional infantry kills there. Well, I say that, there's 2 more going down there. sort of wonder, is the 50mm upgrade actually better in 18th infantry role as well? According to this down here, it suggests it has equal 18th infantry role. Of course, it does cost a little bit extra munitions to go along with it. Damage and crit there from the mortar, because it was too stationary. There's still just one US mortar on the field. And of course, the mortars are unusually effective with these light vehicles. No, another 50mm Puma. And he has spent some munitions on something.
Pioneer team ready. Pioneers here.
Not sure on what though.
We are ready to close with the enemy.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
They won't be able to face our firepower.
Well, enjoy.
Taking hits.
You're more than welcome to stay.
American tank unit!
Over on the left side, we do have now the Panzerschreck upgrading the Greyhound. Not on the Greyhound. Grenadier. Blah. Mine's still melted. Does get a good hit there on the Grenadiers. Engineers now advancing. Couple flamethrower engineers. Of course, that little bit of sandbags will draw a bit of fire. Maybe a little fire, but still. 234's advancing. Does get some good hits there on that AT gun. Does decrew it, no problem. Another good hit there on the Grenadiers. Does miss the 234, who has, I think, 1 health over maximum. Mortar does get forced back by the autocannon. 1 landmine still remains. And still remains. Does find that landmine there. Rock squads for forward. Remember as well, 234 is not bulletproof, just bullet resistance. And that sticky bomb should likely take a finish off there. The short range crit there. He just needs a mainly target and should be destroyed. He provides a bit of suppression there. I'm actually sort of surprised he didn't go down to the small arms fire, but the sticky bomb should take it out. It does. And we do have Veteran C2 Volks Grenadiers. I wasn't paying attention to that, but he has that now. Try to take down destroy the AT gun. You know, if I was him, I'd probably try to grab the AT gun and use it against the Greyhound. Greyhound push way forward, may see a Panzerfaust C2 onto it, though munitions have a bit of issues. Oh, I just saw something got reverted back after he fired that Panzerfaust. I just saw something like saw plus 40 munitions. Maybe the other one retreating back, maybe they're both queued up, that's what happened. Rock squad, push way forward, Greyhound, or 234, Puma pulling back. Sniper does take a bit of fire there, but does stay alive. Left side got the Grenadiers being immolated. Wipes out the Flamer Engineers. Our squad's pushed forward. Found another landmine over there, and there's actually also another landmine there. 234 and Puma now both on the field once again. And now the Puma is now getting a bunch of misses. There's the Puma, 50mm Puma. Does get another shot there. I guess that first shot was just hyper lucky. Yep, got the hedges trimmed. They're a little bit unruly. And take time to salvage the carcass there.
Opponent has 200 points.
We'll be able to get decent amount of munitions from it.
The enemy advances.
And still no doctrines like that yet, have we? Got the repair station. We actually haven't seen the US doctrine either as well. Let's switch over to the US player. Right now the Vampire player has consumed his resources. Now they're scraping the bottom of the barrel. So always could use more munitions. Right now has nothing on the build queue. Oh. Terrorist been selected, going for the Firestorm, maybe same with the V1. And we actually do have armor doctrine select there. Has Allied War Machine, has a massive stockpile of munitions. Maybe a good idea to go towards Sherman tanks rather than going for the Calliope at that much resources.
Front shifting. Routes are grabbing territory from us.
Pulse units now starting to fall on back. Sniper does get a good hit there on the mortar, taking it out.
We're ready to move in.
And we do have a Wehrmacht landmine here this time.
All right, men, time for the fight. That's it. Victory location captured.
Light mechanized here.
We're being hit by crowd infantry.
Our base is under attack.
UT4 is rotating around, trying to engage that Greyhound. Sniper here, got the Grenadiers too far forward, forward 30 cal placement.
Engineers taking heat.
Does fall back there. Oh, I hear a firestorm, which may destroy the machine gun placement. Well, with that rocket, definitely yes. Medic gets also set ablaze. And it looks like this medic will like to go down as well. Just keep an eye on its health bar. Though it looks like it's not taking too much fire damage. Grenades been thrown there. Actual frag grenades, not stick bombs there.
Reserves are holding a Calliope for
US
us.
Play has a big stockpile of munitions, so we can go for frag grenades. We do got the light vehicle capture here as well. Does get a good shot there. Of course, can't fire while capturing. Another good. Actually, that looked like a miss there. Wait, we got Efficiency 3 light vehicles? When did that happen? How effective is a 50mm Puma with Efficiency 3? I don't think I've ever seen Efficiency 3 50mm Puma in this game yet before. Landmine detonated there.
The enemy is after our victory point.
Greyhound not repaired. I think that was a medic going down there. Reindeers push way forward.
Front shifting. Routes are grabbing territory from us.
Tank Truck Squad not retaliating. Nowhere near decapturing a cutoff sector either way. Well, the US player
Losing
has asked the
ground out
Calliope.
there.
Looks like going to save up for another one. One supply yard upgrade. Number player has now a Nebelfer on the field, firing away. Knowing it's scatter, it'll likely both miss and hit. Got a decent hit there on the AT gun, and is immolating pretty quickly there. Yeah, it looks like he will get decrewed. Both Grenadiers are guaranteed from being for it being decrewed. Does get a good hit there on the engineers. Kampfkraft's undergoing emergency support units that will upgrade the Nebelwerfer as well as the Pioneers and Sniper.
Enemy is down to 100 points.
Fly be fired away, does grab his AT gun there, since he has Efficiency 3 light vehicles. These captured M1 AT guns will start Efficiency 3.
Reporting. Taking fire.
Another 2, 3, 4 now deployed on the field.
Veterancy gained.
Nebelwerfer barrage deploying, firing somewhere. That barrage, that was pretty tightly clustered. I'm pretty sure he targeted right there. Fly your rocket barrage, counter barrage the Nub Warper. Pioneers do get hit there. And Nub Warper make it decrewed, does not. Oh, the US plays down to below 50 points, that's not too much. Got one Puma, the other one's not being deployed, upgraded in the field. You now have the Firestorm on top of the AT gun, which may already destroy the gun. Definitely will decrew it. The gun itself is taking quite a bit of damage, can actually burn down as well. It has being affected by a lot of dots. Engineers do fall back here. Fly through rocket barrage from the sniper.
One of our snipers is down.
The sniper does go down. 234 is straight forward. The AT gun's currently destroyed. Does get a shot there in the Calliope.
25 points left. We are crushing them.
And looks like the AT gun will get decrewed. One more casualty and there will be a free squad, but it is almost down.
We are losing territory.
Casualty 2 onto the Greyhound. You may see that landmine blowing up. Does get by a Panzerfaust and does get destroyed because it Allied field affair active. A little bit too late. Wehrmacht sniper deployed in the field.
Ready to engage. Receiving American fire!
The squad's straightforward. And the US players might run out of VPs. And US player has lost. This is Angry saying thank you for watching and on to the next replay. Let's see now. That one's complete. Now on to the replay was submitted to me. Didn't remember what the person said his name was. Oh well. It's best to go in blind, in my opinion. My only request when it comes to people submitting replays into me is 1, it to be a good replay. 2, not versus AI, no comp stomps. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the Ansley forces got Yo Boy Ant. And spawn as the Wehrmacht player, we got Tiger Stahl. Spawn as the US forces, we got Del Fon Kai. As well as the British forces, we got Sky So XP2. Never seen US win? In this case, I think the Wehrmacht player just played very well. The US player had a pretty good dominant game, but I think the US player should have gone for regular Sherman tanks. The Wehrmacht player didn't really have any real counter to standard Sherman tanks on. He could have gone, I think his composition, his doctrine choice was just not good. He also had a lot of munitions he had stockpiled up but wasn't using it, so while the Wehrmacht player was constantly using his, so the US player did not have that good of munitions consumption as well. After all, stockpile resources mean nothing if you never use it. Great damage on that garrison. Panzergrenadiers in some light cover. These Panzergrenadiers may be on for this garrison. He may be on for Fort HQ here. Engineers are injured here. And looks like the Panzergrenadiers are currently hitting that rifleman. On this side of the building, there are in fact 4 windows. So 3 windows is adequate enough. Or 3 models is adequate. Scope rifle squad hitting the Leningrad. No doctrine selected on for him just yet. Motorcycle deployed by his teammates. Panzergrenadiers hitting that scope rifle squad, trying to fall back to the garrison. We also have another intersection here. Howdy. Bit of damage there on that scope of squad, getting slowly picked apart. Scope of squad, of course, does fall back. The British HQ is being redeployed onto this fuel sector appears to be. Could always either this munition sector as well. 16 munition sector does provide more income, but so far they're back, but he is going for the fuel income. Engineers keep the flank, and Pentagoners push right forward. Getting a bit of damage there on that garrison, with a rifle squad loaded inside of it. Getting some losses though. Motorcycles rolling on up to fire away. One Panzer squad does fall back. Rifle squad pushes forward.
Cap is losing a munitions depot to the enemy.
Pentagrad falling back, so no doctor suckers just yet. Those trying to be repaired up by some Panzer Grenadiers. Rifle squad taking a bit of damage here. Got the infrastructure inside the garrison. And got a landmine to finish there. And loses the rifleman squad. Largely thinks that landmine. In other words, and also the fact that it was just also pretty wounded. The 43 squad takes some damage here. Gets flinched forward, which is not good. Or at least the Panzer lead player.
Okay, here we go. If Freddy was still around, he'd be able to rig that thing. So we
Grand carrier now pulled in the field. And we've got a scope rifle squad there. British mortar emplacement now being established. And scope rifle squad takes some fire there. Motorcycle taking a bit of fire there from the MMG carrier.
High command, hands and tanks for timing. Infantry contact.
You have options selected. It is Scorched Earth,
Not ready to receive.
so you can place some incendiary traps with that Kaliningrad. Artillery raining on in. You have now a boom trap here. The rifle squad appears to have avoided it. Got this. I'm going to take a bit farther. Got two intersections firing away. Wehrmacht sniper deployed on the field. Integrate has taken a bit of damage here. Pioneers can help repair it. Now we got the Bren carrier advancing. The NMG carrier. Looks like I take a bit of damage here. Trying to body block that Bren carrier. Section there, taking a bit of fire. As Grenadiers backing on off. Now I've got a 2-2 straight forward. Motorcycle is taking severe damage. And looks like all the British forces falling back to get a bit of reinforcements. No casualty clearing station or healing. Do have another field support truck being established in the munitions sector. And the US player is going for a motor pool, so likely an early Greyhound, at least an early AT gun, against the potentially forces. Either would be very useful. Quarter half track's not a bad option as well.
barely need it. Don't fuck up.
Howdy. Kaliningrad trying to decapture the fuel sector. Does need some repairs. Mortar emplacement, maybe on the barrage, the Kaliningrad. And the Kaliningrad does take a pretty good hit there. Is it decaptured, so now it's out of vision range at least. Fallout mortar still may be landing on top of the 2-2. Oh, that looked like it directly hit, but did no damage.
Corps have upgraded defensive operations.
Good damage there onto that Bren carrier. I guess he pinged somewhere. That would be green pinging somewhere. Probably right there with the Pioneers. Pioneers are not super great in combat. Might as well let them capture the squads. Panzergrenadiers are far more effective than Pioneers. Kaliningrad has gone down. Best use of Broken to get that recovered. 2-2 straight forward. Gives a dancer. Panzer destroys the obstacle course. Now it poses an obstacle no longer. At least right there. Particularly right there. Of course, the Verbal Players has to overcome some other obstacles, such as those tires. What will he ever do? Rock grenade cells. Oh! Off the backboard into the engine of the 2-2. That is worth 3 points. Wait, how many experience points does 2-2 give? At least that was 3 points. Scope Up Squad does fall back.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Do have now a bunker here, likely for a medical bunker. I think a medical bunker could be quite nice. He can claim the casualties both from him and his teammate. And I guess some Grenadiers going. Is it considered a promotion or not a promotion being converted into a Panzergrenadier or to a Rotor Grenadier? Probably negative. Sorry. Looks that Grenadiers having a bit of fun.
We are upgraded and ready for action.
Night has fallen. Things are getting a little bit darker. Grenadiers with STGs firing away, 2-2 firing. That was one miss there. We got a bit of fire there on the rifleman.
Ready to move out, Commander.
Guess we'll find out soon enough. M242 firing away, suppresses down the Scoop Up squad. Panzerk upgrade and Tank Buster now complete, so got a number of AT assets. He's gone for Scorched Earth, so no double Panzerschreck, but single Panzerschreck is still excellent. The Allies have plenty of VPs at the moment, the Axis players not as much, but still very much plentiful. Grenadiers getting a little bit too warm. Panzerschreck forward gets a good double tap there onto the mortar emplacement. Bit of damage over here. Looks like that squad does go down there. Panzerschreck squad falling in back.
Forces are attacking our petrol depot.
Panzergrenadiers slowly backing on off. We do now have a T-17 now deployed in the field by the US player. Very nice. I always like to see just the less common assets, regardless of whether or not people think they're good or not. T-17, of course, is a lot less munitions intensive compared to the Greyhound. Of course, the Greyhound is slightly better, with its armor skirts when it comes to health-wise. But of course, this has more stock value, I would say. It does get, of course, a bit of health with its emergency one, if I remember correctly. It also has access, rather than to the Greyhound landmine, a stun shot. A white phosphorus smoke stun shot thing, which is not white phosphorus in comparison to Company Heroes 2, which is effectively just a smoke that's also can stun. Artillery raining on in, gets hit there. I think maybe Pioneer Squad may have went down there. Engineers advancing forward for Rifle Squad, got a PFN Rifle Grenadier. So the British players like to hurl some explosives opponents, which is a much more effective option than trying to hurl insults. Rifle grenade squad does get some hits there, so the PS squad gets some good hits there on the 2-2.
Infantry! Fire the fucking rifle grenade!
Does get a hit there onto the Bren carrier. Artillery raining onto the mortar. Looks like this guy does afford that shot.
The enemy is attacking a
Does get a hit there onto the casual cleaning station. Sniper does get a good shot there. Casualties, of course, being covered. Doesn't take too much distance there. It's already up to 4. Last time I checked, it was 2. Now it's just 2 seconds ago. Grenadier's now falling back. And I realized my microphone has sort of fallen a little bit. My microphone stand is starting to wear out. Maybe if I were to mess with it a little bit, I can get a better angle with it. T-17 right there. Universal carrier still alive, or Bren carrier. Defense upgrade or veterancy for the 2-2. Artillery raining on in. Oh, sniper for sniper. First kill with your sniper should be upon the sniper. The US sniper has 0 kills. Counter snipe. Oh, slow in the draw. Oops, and hit the Grenadier. That may have been misclick.
Now able to enjoy the benefits of our Jaeger command upgrade.
Jaeger command now complete, so we can bring in some mortars. A mortar wouldn't be half bad at this moment. You got the T-17 in the universal carrier. T-17 is now about C1, and gets sandbags there, which does indicate it has a little bit extra health, if I remember correctly.
Hunter, we are losing a fuel depot to the
Hits.
enemy.
Roll some misses there. Two firing away. Pietz takes up 2-2. That must have been the more precise help to finish that off. And of course, didn't get any random crits. By the way, it is now fully down. T-17 just needs a bit of repairs. And the British player has bonus casualty cleaning station in front of the US medic station, which means the US medic station will not recover casualties for the US player. It will recover it for the British player, unless it is closer. So likely the US player will not get any future squads recovered anytime soon. Those squads do fall back. Over here, got the Pac-38 spotted. 52 moving around. Got these guys advancing along the flank.
They're in the perimeter. Our base is under attack.
You sniper 4 kills. Captain firing away against the mortar. Let's see. Vermont sniper way back here. 29 kills and just straight up idle. What structure is this? Pan support command now deployed in the field. Major short barrel pan support. He has all the structures for Panthers. Of course, I don't think we do have Pan Struck upgrade. Just needs, of course, the Pan support command upgrade, and then he can go for the Panther activation. Though right now his fuel income's not super great at the moment, so he's actually struggling to get fuel. So short barrel pan supports are likely not going to be possible, or not going to be likely. He's probably going to go straight for the Panthers. Even then, he doesn't have enough fuel for the research at the moment. Because he not only needs 1, but he needs 2 sets of research. Inch 4 2 fires away, suppresses a couple of squads there. Fires it up, or not fires up, royal charge with the lieutenant. T-17 now advancing. Pretty good hit there. I think that was not 25 pounder. That seemed like a little bit heavier.
In action.
That was a 25 pounder. For some reason I thought that seemed a little bit stronger than a normal 25-pounder. Like it was a priest. By the way, does get a number of kills there. STG squad and G43 squad push me forward. Rock squad now falling back. STG squad advancing. Mortar half track does take some hits there. Sniper. I think that was, he tried to get a counter snipe, but I think I'm just a little bit too late. We got 2 US snipers in the field. Got the 8 kill.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Oh, that was unlucky. That was just probably a random mortar. I was going to say, the other sniper has 0 kills, but it is now, will never get a kill. He also got a lucky stray mortar to the damage engine of the T-17. Where's that mortar half track? I'm assuming that's the mortar half track. Way back here. Got a very lucky kill there.
Men down, fill the gaps. Let's not cock this one up, lads.
Squad squad falling back. Landmines detonated there on the Grenadiers.
They are in our base. They are hitting our base.
Artillery is running on in. There goes that mortar squad. That could have been actually the Wehrmacht mortar as well. I want to say that mortar half track seemed a little bit too far away. That could have been the static mortar. Guess we'll never know. Stick grenade has been thrown. Get a decent hit there. STG squad advancing, G43 firing away. Sniper for Fox and fire support. Suppresses the Bren squad. STG squad does get fully wiped on out. Flamethrower and Rock squad patrolling the flank. And got another heroic charge activated there. Sniper does take some severe damage there. Deployed as a marksman was utilized and got to the sniper there. Trying to come up with a stupid pun there. He deployed that, I don't know. Deploy the bullet to his skull? No. He deployed the marksman to undeploy the marksman. That's the best I got there. Red squads and rifle grenadier squad does fall back there. Flame Engineers 3-4 got the course of 2 US snipers there. He has rebuilt that one sniper, going for another landmine there. Nice double kill there. We'll take some fire. Maybe we'll pick off this Grenadier if he lines up another shot
The
there.
enemy will never be able to match the
Upgrade
efficiency
transport
of
command.
our
Landmine
support
maybe
lines.
fully complete there. Next teammate for what doctrine? Scorched Earth. We haven't seen what doctrine the Wehrmacht player's gone for. We got Royal Artillery. Of course, that's to be expected.
Can now deploy sector artillery to strike
So go
fear
for the
in
sector
hearts of
artillery
the
route rather than the Pummel route. And he has a pretty good manpower stockpile, which means he can go for his Panthers. Panther activation is being activated. US auction. We saw the T-17 got a tank depot here. So possible armor company. T-17 actually is a pretty nice unit for armor company because since it's cheaper at stock, it means you can use T-17s as a allied war machine target. And unlike the Greyhound, you don't have to worry about taking time to upgrade it. Additionally, unlike tanks and Sherman tanks, you can use the catch-up sectors. It's actually not a bad item for your allied war machine. Sure, there's always better, but it's not a bad target. Plus, it's also pretty good to support out armor as well with the White Phosphorus smoke stun shots. While your Sherman tanks push forward and perhaps get some flank stun. Good damage there. Scope has fallen back.
The enemy has cut down an infantry
Panther is now deployed in the field. W sniper firing away. Possible landmine could be detonated next to them. Does retreat back with the landmines, very good. One sniper does get picked off. That was the lesser vetted one. Got lucky with that shot there. Going for the the Bren carrier. Dangerous crit there from the bolt action rifle from this Grenadier. I think actually the Grenadier got that kill and then blew up from the landmine. No vehicle kill. That was Grenadier. He put a round straight to the ammo block, that Grenadier. Most universal carriers and Bren carriers don't really have an ammo block now, do they? Unless they're Wasps. And depending what type of Wasp it is, I think, yeah, the British Wasp has, of course, tanks in the back, or in the seats. In the seats there. While I think the Canadian Wasp, they decided to mount the flame tank on the outside. Makes it so you can still use it as a transport, but of course it's a little bit more exposed. But there's always a common myth that shooting a flame tank doesn't cause a mass explosion. It generally doesn't. For example, the US flamethrower has 3 major tanks. You got the 2 large fuel tanks, and then you got a small compressed air tank in the middle. In the compressed air, it actually can explode and thus result in a fireball. But that was actually not inherently flammable. But of course, having that explode next to the fuel tank with all the other possible heat can cause the explosion there. Not sure what you're saying right there. Yeah, me too. Such a small map. What was it saying? Sorry. We do now have the Grenadiers getting hit there. Firefly gets a good shot. We do have the command tank to support them out. I always like the command tank better than the stat count, because if you really want the adequate, very good aim tank asset, a Firefly supported by the command tank, which you have to get either way, is very nice.
The enemy has managed to eliminate a halfback.
Oh, you must have been replying to the comment right above it. My apologies. I'm a little bit out of it. We have no. Oh, got a pair of Hellcats there. Didn't see the Hellcats put forward. There goes the Stooks of Foos. That Wolf and Half Track has gone down. Got some hits there on these Hellcats.
The enemy's armor.
And getting artillery back over here as well. The X-Players are having a bit of trouble. This Panther has plenty of health. His buddy has plenty of health as well, but has engine crit. Allied War Machine's been activated. Does get one recovered. On such small maps, Allied artillery can reach almost anywhere, pretty much. There's also one reason why also Scorched Earth can be pretty nice on this map as well, because the Hummuls can take in that aspect as well. Plus, this map can cause some funny issues with the British, where they can deploy the HQ on the back of these pretty large sectors and lock them down, such as getting this sector captured, put your HQ down back here, and you got quite a bit of area where you guys can run. And looks like the Vampire player has something terror and has gotten a King Tiger on the field.
Roadblocks are now at our disposal.
Roadblocks can now be deployed and be disposed of.
Awaiting instructions.
Oh, Kaliningrad decamped the VP. It is currently neutral, a despicable neutral. Grenadiers engaging rifle grenades. Get some good hits there.
Vehicle has been destroyed in action.
Grenades will go. There's a good hit there. Another grenades will go. Let's splash a little bit there. Grenadiers need to fall back. Panthers move forward. Vector C2 and Vector C1, both Vector C defense. Our squads there. One has a Panther trap. Probably has a stick bomb there. They damage on this infrastructure. Hopefully the Wehrmacht Pioneers can just help out his teammate and get them repaired on up. The King Tiger's engine's critted, even though it shows that his ammo is critted. Yeah, I played too much War Thunder. I now know where everything's located on the Tiger tank, King Tiger. That's how you shoot them a lot. SCG squad gets good damage there. Panthers have some health, primarily one of them. The rest of the 2-1 needs to keep his distance. He's using a healthier one as the tank, or the tank. King Tiger does get a good hit there. This Panther should be able to get the kill. Looks like this one is. Working on pursuit 2 now. Lieutenant does get annihilated there. E-17 can throw some stun rounds into the King Tiger. And now the stack or T-17 is falling back. Firefly backing off, does take a pathway shot there, severely damaged.
200 points is inadequate. We are losing a sector.
Transmitters to fall back. And the Scorpion squad does take a bit of damage there. Factory firing away. I think it's getting affected by 2 buttons since I see 2 lines of text there. Yeah, looks like the button for both these guys is probably a little bit of a waste of munitions. Grenadiers can decapture or capture the fuel sector. Something went down here? Not sure what it was. Oh, great sector artillery shot there. As I mentioned beforehand, when it comes to the British locking down sectors, same could be said for sector artillery. This map is pretty good for Scorcher, to say the least. King Tiger is getting overran. Generally, as far as I can tell, the King Tiger has a massive manpower upkeep, so it's generally have a bit more of a disposable thing, which is sort of ironic with that machine. I've never really been too impressed by the King Tiger overall performance. Though it is cheap to summon. All those Hellcats do go down. No allied war machine. Panthers back on. Good shot there. King Tiger being a bit more aggressive. He's not trying to preserve it. Stag Hound gets a bounce there.
Overlayer is now able to employ scorched earth to eradicate the disease that is our enemy.
And the King Tiger does go down. German Calliope now advancing. Staghound or T-17 has now gone down. Factory has taken some damage. And Scorpion Squad takes some fire there. Scorpion Squad does fall back. And those these actually gave an attack order under the carcass there. That was a mistake. He probably attack move and actually took on the carcass. 5 rocket barrage running on in. Gets a good hit on these Panthers. He needs to fall back and repaired. As with 2 as well. Good amount of efficiency on them. Just damaged. But not beyond repair. You have another good Firefly shot there on the 2-2. Starting to fall back. Blitz is on out there. Received the miss. Pop grenades, 2-4 spectacles, grenadiers. Grenadiers now falling on back.
Heavy Panther ready. Enemy fire. Panther stand by.
Panther trying to engage this Firefly. Got a repair sapper there, so nope, not over repaired. The command tank might does get hit by a PS from the rear armor. Looks like there's two PS on the squad though. And rifle grenades to course roll a miss. Another Panther pushes forward. The three Panthers seeing severe damage. Takes on the school part of the squad. And those PS actually been somewhat successful. Good shot there. 5-3 rocket barrage raining on in. War from the barrage raining on in. Go power squad and brain squad straight forward. He may have tried to button something. Is something else supposed to get in range that's actually supposed to put these units. Two brain squads there, so we'll button two things. Firefly advance way forward. He may either button the vet tank. Does send a bounce there though. Rock squad takes some fire. One more now pull in the field.
Achtung, Hummel howitzers have arrived and are ready to roll out.
Right now, the Panzer player now does not have enough manpower for another Hummel. Needs a bit more population space. He's currently at pop cap. Slit trench now being employed. Does get the guys in the slit trench there. Those stun grenades in after them. Scuttles the slit trench immediately. Though I'm not sure the stun grenades actually got thrown. May have been interrupted and cancelled. Good shot there on those grenadiers.
The promotion of veteran sergeant is available.
Veteran sergeant now complete. War from the barrage raining on in. Delete VP. I'm assuming he means scorch the VP. Now you can delete it like a slit trench. If you could, that would be stupid. Let's get some bounces over here. Engineers take a pretty good hit there, does fall back. Scores to the point while it was captured. What? Oh, okay, that was stupid. It was fully captured. It should not have gone off. I really don't like how they programmed Scorcher in this game, and that time was fully captured. He should not have been able to finish that. I think he scorched it after the start of the scorching before or after it got fully captured as well. So it didn't have an interrupt command to say, hey, it is currently captured. It shouldn't be scorched, but it still did.
They are in our base. They are hitting our base.
At this point in time, this probably was not a exploit, it was more just a bug. And not much you can do to rectify that. Got some good damage on this guy here. Does hit by some sector artillery. I did damage there. Hellcats and Firefly pushed forward. Allied War Machine activated. Does hit the Hellcat. Fireflies can now push forward with the cover of that Allied War Machine. Both of them's gone down. It's now backing off quite nicely because now they're a little bit exposed. Being hit by mortar plant trucks there. Nice quality of life feature of computers too is the reverse move. order. We force out that Firefly going down. Sniper does get a good shot there.
We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Grenadiers to take a bit of damage. Fly through rocket barrage raining in over here. Got these forces rotating around. Can spit down those grenadiers. Prepare engineers to fall back. These grenadiers also falling back. That's close to charging with 4. They'll get overran. I feel like there's going to be a bit of a crush. Nice cross to fall back. 2 remaining models. Scorched Earth brought in this sector there, but almost subsided. He also does not have enough mission for another Scorched Earth.
Enemy once more.
Sector has been repaired. That was a pretty quick repair and recaptured. Sticky bomb being thrown there, which may or may not be the crit. He does have efficiency 3. Does engine crit there.
Captain Blair can now use incendiary grenades.
Warframe Barrage running on in. Just the one Warframe half-track so far this game. Or at least one remaining. There was one Erda that got destroyed. Number of carcasses got destroyed. 2 firing rate. Grenadiers moving forward. Bit of a wall there. He may throw a grenade here. That looks like a firestorm that's being brought on in. Double of C3 Panthers. Gets a good penny turn, but the efficiencies become a bit of a problem. Command tank does not appear to be vetted. 5-3 rocket barrage raining on in. Artillery now raining on here. Main gun short quick down the helicat. He does got one of those guys there. Extra squad moving forward. Assault Grenadiers heavy infantry. STG squad, couple Grenadiers moving forward. One of the Pantrek. US player still has 2 casualties out of 6, or 4 out of 6. Which may change relatively soon. Got a number of medics here. So the chance of the British player getting some more models or squads is very likely due to the close proximity of it. Medic station started going down, so may see a fresh rifle squad pull out relatively soon. SCG squads getting nice and close, aiming to get there under the H command shop. Catch player station's gone down, so the US medics will start dropping over here. The British medics may just disappear before they get there.
Destroyed an enemy tank.
Yep, they drop casualty and then disappear. Fresh rifle squad put on the field, and everything else falling back. There'll be a number of casualties in this region for those US medics at the plane. Pack 38 does get decrewed and does get fully destroyed. Normal barrage running on in. Got another catching clearing station there. Taking some pretty good hits. Damage on Knight's crossholders. Knight's crossholders now fully on back. Knight's crossholders falling on back. Does wipe out that Knight's crossholders entirely. By the rocket barrage trying to suffer these Panthers. Not taking too much damage there. Our squad trying to charge forward to get a sticky bomb off. STG squad trying to scorch the point.
Enemy unit eradicated.
Not currently scorching the point. That increased defense efficiency. Scorches the point after it got fully decaptured. Maybe waited to let the point fully decapture to say about that previous one, which was a BS Scorch. 5 rocket barrage remaining in. Panthers are being repaired by nearby repair bunkers. It looks like the Vera player trying to salvage some carcasses. Trying to eat some delicious cat tonight.
The enemy's armor is proving to be even weaker than we thought.
This cat? What does the cat even taste like? Grenadiers inside the garrison. Patrick does get a good shot there in the promo. That may have been overhealed. Good hit there. Arc squad straight forward. Oh, I hear a V1. Where it's going to land, I'm not sure.
Superiority once again.
But these guys push straight forward. He has a garrison right there. He may be trying to drop it in over there. Somehow it didn't destroy the slit trench. Got the tree though.
The enemy is attacking the base of our camarade.
Looks like his teammates trying to repair up the VP, and also heard some of the Wehrmacht's getting hit, so it looks like he's getting artilleried back here.
We are now capable of larger squads.
4-man squad upgrade, AT grenade research. Looks like the allies are starting to cast some GGs. Massive hit there. Hellcat slowly being whittled down. One player's back for the game, that was the British player. Pick up the B1. Stick bomb onto the Panther. Our squad getting hit there. 5P's bringing on in.
The enemy's Shermans will be no match for our new anti-tank grenades. An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Lieutenant battle going down, but of course it's the AI lieutenant. US player still in the game. Got a Pershing from the AI, or from his teammate, the human US player. Up here got the Panther versus the AI Firefly. PS squad trying to repair up the command tank. Command tank's also efficiency too. Good to know, you don't see efficiency right here on the command tank. Assuming you did.
Our brave hunter destroyed an enemy tank.
Firefly does go down. Back 38 straight forward up here. Good pen there onto the Panther. Artillery ring on in. Of course, the AI teammate, there's only so long the British AI would do something okay. Stewart deployed in the field. Yep, the longer the game goes on, the less likely the AI can support out the US player. The US player probably should just either back off sooner rather than later. Pershing's about to get taken down. Pershing was taken down by the Panther, which may give it incentive to back out the game. This player has pair fly piece and a blind barrage there, missing a whole lot of nothing. That hits the Wolfman track a little bit. Hellcat get repaired on up. And I think the US player is backing out of the game now. I think he's AFK.
We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Yeah, it looks like he's AFK now. And the US player has finally back to the game now. As Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay. Before I get started next replay, I do need his restroom. Please give me one moment. Good night. I am back also. Let's see now. We do another 2v2. Yeah, why not? See how long this one lasts, and that may be my last replay for tonight. If not, one more while I 1v1 then. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the left side as the British forces. We got 7 Kriegsmarkenton. I still cannot pronounce his name. Spawn as his US ally. We got this is Green 908, which I think that's Panzergrenadier unit 908. Potentially. By the way, spawn on the right side as the Wehrmacht forces. We got Der Listig Lorch. And spawn as the other Wehrmacht player, we've got Gusg. G-S-O-S-G. I don't know how to pronounce that. Gusg.
Captain, the lads are ready to fight.
Doesn't appear to be English.
Go ahead and send.
Or American for that matter.
Ready to send.
Do now the infantry section now deployed on the field, secondary infantry section. Since his teammate is existing and able to provide supply, this infantry section unupgraded, able to actually walk forward at a reasonable rate. His teammates also captured the munitions sector there. This scope of our squad's captured this munitions sector, so he's going to either redeploy his HQ probably there. You got plus 10 here, plus 10 here. Also another plus 10 over there. Additionally, it's also plus 10 over here they could try claiming. Never said it was a good idea though.
Let's get on with it.
Intersection course will be very slow. He says he's going to send a Bren carrier.
Go ahead, sir.
Motorcycle now deployed on the field. Firing a little bit of damage on that engineer.
Section ready.
Pioneers advancing. Over here, we've got the Volksgrenadiers pushing their way forward.
Commander's unpacking.
Ready. Target secure.
Reestablish their forward HQ right here onto this munitions sector.
Capture complete.
Scope of squad finding the Pioneers and the motorcycle. Motorcycle may be able to push them out of cover this way. It's not. Looks like he's going to go straight for the motorcycle rather than Pioneer. Maybe better go for the Pioneer. Looks like the British player is saying me somewhere. I think he's saying me on the VP. Trying to prep the motorcycle in combat since he's focusing him down. Sections down to 3 models. Does fall back to this guy here. Does use the deploy dozen marksman there on the Pioneer. That may not be worth it, honestly. Pioneers are not exactly high value targets. Oh, there's triple Pioneers there rather than the standard double Pioneer on the 2v2. Motorcycle has gone down, so Rifle Squad does clean it up. Well, this Pioneer squad needs to start falling back. It may lose another squad here. On the left side, we got the Volksgrenadiers advancing. Lieutenant on the field queue. He may need the he's trying to get the lieutenant on the field. He's going to try to run all the way back home. His machine gun placement is almost in range. No, I thought he would drop one model there. His teammates' MG placement also tagged the Volks a little bit there. But he should be safe enough for now. If he were to turn around and engage, he may maintain the suppression. Bren carrier now load up with some Lee Enfields. So the Lee Enfield carrier is heading down south. Lieutenant heading towards the VP. And we've got the another motorcycle deployed on the field. Wehrmacht sniper deployed double. Oh, one for each player. So we've got 2 Wehrmacht snipers on the field. Volksgrenadiers here. Scoper squad engaging. Rifle squad here. Motorcycle's going to push forward, scout out the target, let the sniper take some shots there. But then again, there is of course the vision around this guy. Volksgrenadiers getting some good damage there. Lieutenant goes down. Nice snipe there to finish off. A little bit foolish loss there. Losing a lieutenant early like that is a bit of a problem. Sniper needs to be pursued. Of course, it's just a Lee Enfield carrier, so it only has bolt action rifles, at most 2 fire away. The Bren is now facing the direction towards the sniper, trying to chase him down. Motorcycle carcass has been destroyed there. He, of course, has the road to make a quick advance there, and there's no plans to lead there, so no flak or replacements. Does finish off that sniper there. Could take time to finish off this pioneer. Is it that guy there? Oh, lag spike there, or maybe backed out. Hard to say at this moment in time. That corpse went flying. Did he rage quit? Sniper there. If he's fully out of the game, I'm going to end the replay because this game is far from being over, and having AI teammate this long it's not going to be a good game. This player is completely out of everything. Turn this up now. Nothing important in the field. Pansfal's there. Yep, looks like he rage quit. And everything on the back of that Brennan carrier just got annihilated by the snipers. Yep, and the AI took over for him. I'm going to end the game now, because it looks like it's going to go on for another 30 minutes in a 2v1 situation. No thanks. I'm not going to cast that. On to a 1v1 then, because I don't think I have any 2v2s left. Let's see, our first 1v1 was US versus Panzer Elite, right? Let's see, do I have any Brits? No, well, looks like I'm going to just go ahead and do a US versus Wehrmacht. Well, just do this top one here. Hopefully it's a good one. Yeah, I have no faith in AI and Company Heroes. And somehow I think it got even worse in Company Heroes 3. The brief time I played it. By the way, let's get started. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the right side as the US forces got the biggest master troll. Spawn on bottom left side as the Wehrmacht forces got Klein, Mia, and Moors. Oh, I butchered that name well enough. We also got double pioneer opener. This map's not uncommon for seeing triple engineers and triple pioneers. We also got double engineer versus double pioneers, so relatively equal footing there. I usually see it's not common to see triple because you of course can go capture this way, and then have one guy build and go down. Sometimes the second engineer that's not building the structure goes towards the center, capture more down this way, and let the guy who's getting complete construction go to the safe backwards direction there. But that's not always the case. Pioneers, this one's going pretty far forward. I'm not sure exactly where it's going. He may be going for that fuel sector, so he needs to get this sector captured to get that fuel income. So the Wehrmacht player may be eyeing for some sort of fuel game. Maybe a fast 251 half-track? Hard to say. Volkswagen is trying to go to this sector now. Volkswagen is captured this cutoff sector there. This will soon be captured. Does get captured there. And Volkswagen will capture this sector shortly. So right now he does, of course, have plus 15 fuel income. And looks like he is going to take time and really keep this fuel. So the Wehrmacht player is eyeing for some tech. What type of tech? It's hard to say at this moment. Probably something involving at least a minimum skirmish phase, I hazard a guess. Rifle squad now deployed in the field, so we've got 2 rifle squad, 2 engineers. We now have 2 Volkswagen.
Engineers, eyes and ears. People. Jerry didn't even notice.
Mission sector now being captured. Volksgrenadiers now advancing.
We're being hit by crowd infantry! Point down.
Volksgrenadiers pushing the way forward.
Roger. Rifleman squad. We have the fuel point. Rifle squad deployed.
Another rock squad pulling the field. Volksgrenadiers advancing.
I get a bad feeling about this target.
Volksgrenadiers are in light cover. There's a bit of heavy cover there for the riflemen. But right now, very good focus fire there from the Volks. Does get into a knocked out of cover. So great focus fire there, able to secure the cutoff sector quite nicely. Then the Volksgrenadiers can lay down some wire here. So a very good engagement there by the Wehrmacht player. Our squad pushed forward. He has wired this off, so it should be safe enough. Does get the cutoff sector here and has kind of field sector. So right now the US player has excellent field control for now. Volksgrenadiers did flinch away a little bit. Of course, got now the flame engineers come for a flank. They're pretty stacked up, so a bit of AoE damage there. One Volksgrenadiers do fall back. Ooh, nice double kill there and triple kill. So it looks like this squad will need to fall back sooner than later. Do have something here. Is that MG? Not sure what's in here. Yep, it's MG42. And looks like this rifle squad may have found the... Yep. Pioneers and engineers now going to be engaging each other. A time-old tradition. Pioneers got a lot of free damage there. Engineers decide to go for a run by. And I'll get behind some good heavy cover. Pioneers get behind good heavy cover. And engineers going to be backing on off. Inch 42 here does press the rifle squad. Get some good damage there.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
What's our plan?
We're losing ground out there.
Rifle squads and flame engineers pushing their way forward. Good suppression there. Gets all those squads. MG42 is just an excellent position right here. Landmine has been detonated there. I have no idea whose landmine that is. Both
Infantry squad
oh,
lost.
engineers are wiped out. Pioneers are... looks like MG42 is going to be capturing the sector there. Maybe we're going to get
Munitions point
the
under
MG42 repositioned to a more better position while the Pioneers captured it and then retreat on back. Volkswagen is trying to capture the cutoff sector. The overall feels like the Wehrmacht player is in a pretty good position so far this game. Garrison still, well, Garrison. But overall, it does feel like the US player has been having much better income. Going for a supply yard now. It's being deployed.
The Huns are taking our territory.
Rifle squads advancing.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Our squad does fall back there. Rifle squad does get suppressed there. Got these forces moving around. Supply yard upgrade, or supply yard now complete.
We have territory cut off from supply.
All reinforced.
Motor pool now being deployed on the field.
Engineers good to go. Eyes on me. Listen here.
Landmine now built. We got this Pioneer push forward. VP has now been captured. Got 2 rifle squads here. Oops. Turned off the side of the map. Got a Kriegswehr explode in the field. And we do have the Pioneers decapturing the VP now. H42 fired away. Does press down the rifleman. Rifle squad does fall back.
Supply lines are broken.
Landmine built here by the Flame Engineers. Do we see a Wehrmacht sniper? Nope. Pack 38. Minesweeper upgraded. And looks like we got another MG42 here.
We're losing ground out there.
Oh, 2 MG42s. The other one is over here now on the peninsula.
Munitions point is ours. Rifle squad taking fire!
Rifle squad engaging the Volksgrenadiers.
Enemy
2 squads of
unit
Volks. Did damage on that
Supply
rifleman.
lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Landmine now being built.
People, Hans must be napping. We took the point, no
MG42 pushing way forward. 251 half-track now pulling the field. So it's probably going to be a mobile suppression platform. I doubt it's going to be a full flame half-track. We do have some medical supplies here. Very nice. A little bit wounded. Now it's pretty much not guaranteed to go down. And now the US players decapture the cutoff sector. Very nice. Fresh Greyhound pulling the field. Armor scripts being upgraded first. Very nice. I've been seeing a last couple games where the Greyhound gets its armor script second, but charged a little bit too quick in battle. Panzerfaust's firing.
We got an upgrade.
And did not connect before the upgrade was
contact with one of our
completed. So
sectors.
very good. Just a little bit too zealous there with the Greyhound. But now these guys are pretty stacked up. I think the first shot, I thought it was going to get more damage there. They're all pretty wounded, all pretty stacked on up. There's a Phantom out there. Goes around there. Pack 38 connects.
What's our plan?
Now these fall back. Gunner killed because they almost went down. Yeah, we've got a vigorous or a machine gun placement there. Cuts it off, and now I'm going to make sure it stays cuts off. Mortar trying to slowly deal with it. Not a bad idea to deal with it. Pack 38 rotating around. He can't be sending the Pack 38 to engage that machine gun placement. He has to acquire to shoot down the road. Pioneers do get wiped on out. Probably should stay in the half track and provide a mobile suppression platform to protect the road. Of course, got the Flame Engineers causing some issues. Guess I think half. Oh! Got immolated there before we got inside. Oof. That thing was pretty wounded and just got ripped apart. Or disintegrated, really. Nothing remained. Not Dush, but Ash. We do now have the half-track load up with 5-man squad. That's called the Volksgrenadiers. Suppressing formation there has multiple suppression platforms going. Try the Flame Engineers as well as the half-track. Engineers gonna fall back. They're about to get wiped on out. Let's get inside the garrison, trying to immolate the Pack 38. Both these guys are fully pinned. Hits the Pack 38 decently. Down to 2 members there. Decent amount of damage onto him as well. H42 rotates around to one of these guys here. These rifle squads are being aggressive. He needs to hit that Pack 38 of that Flame Engineer. He's getting quite bold. He is making a pretty big gamble here, but it's paying off. But now getting hit by the half track. Balls back there. Good chance he gets wiped on out by the MG42. Stick grenade there. They're really stacked up there as well. Got a massive stick grenade there. MG does go down. This guy's has cover. Just a move forward if you don't have time to micro it. Suppression will be maintained by this guy here. Let's start with cover. Pack 30 gets the crew. Minor victory there. Volksgrenadiers. Another stick grenade thrown there. With the Pack 38 crew. Now 3 crew. Greyhound has a bit more room. Of course, with the pan truck here. Rifle squad. There's some room for them to fire from right there. That was a miss there.
Taking hits! Ready for another beating.
Light mechanized here.
Getting some pot shots right there. Does get a kill. Machine gun placement has been destroyed. Looks like he's forced by the ground. That's actually a really good tactic that I like to use as well. Couplers too. If there's something I need destroyed, but I don't want to take the time to micro each barrage, I'll just simply get the mortar in range and force an attack around. Of course, it will kill it a little bit slower, but a lot less micro. Rock squads 3-4 do have now the MG trying to set on up.
Initiating defensive operation.
Alpha power shoot's gonna be casted somewhere around here. That's oh no. Oh no. There goes one MG. The gun is still alive for now. May get fully destroyed by the barrage. Gets a good hit on the Volks as well. Load the Volks inside of the half track. And let it and be the one guy that's going to be firing away. Will the Volks get wiped out there? It's hard for me to tell. I see a 3- and 4-man squad of Volks, but last time I checked there's a 1-man squad of Volks. The one of the Volks may be fully wiped out. That's his only Volks in the field. I thought he had 2. A double Grenadier, 1 Volks Grenadiers. So yeah, got a medic station here. So I think he did lose over the entire Volks squad against Alpha Power Shoot. Greyhound's been repaired a decent amount. No panic strike on this squad here. Maybe he's going for one. Hard for me to say at the moment. Right now the VP is unfavored by the US player by a very small margin. Pioneers who captured the cutoff sector, but right now is currently cutting off nothing. There's going to be a lot of work for those pioneers to do. Grenades been thrown in garrison. Does get splashed by a little bit there. Rock squads could just get a firing line along the river. A number of sandbags here. Can't say how effective the directional cover is with that sort of setup. Medic does go down there.
Losing a strategic sector.
Of course, with infantry doctrine selected, now supply yard level 1. We may see M2s being put on the field relatively soon. He may want to go for an M1 AT gun. Of course, got a Wehrmacht mortar in the field. There's been a lot of static units here from the US player as well. The mortar should be relatively effective. Does put the landmine there on top of underneath the MG, which could be detonated by a stray shot. He may want to take time to destroy with the Greyhound.
That was too close. Engineers taking fire.
5 by 5.
Pushing pretty far forward over here. I'm not exactly sure why. He may be going to try to drive back the long way around. Don't see any landmines.
We're losing a point out there.
Ready to
Greyhound
go.
could also skim through these wire there. Take time to destroy the garrison.
We have territory cut off from supply. Crowds have cut forward supply lines.
Taking heavy fire. Got resistance here.
Casualties being reported.
Pulse grenadiers take a bit of fire.
We're losing ground out there.
Under fire.
Pack 38 does strike the garrison.
Let's get this over with, God damn it.
Mortar firing a shot. Fire squad or Volkswagen do get suppressed there. You have now the Iraq squad being hit by that mortar. Aside, Greyhound off a power shoot hitting the Krieg's barracks. That's something I was not expecting. This is an assault phase being researched. I doubt that's meant for Pioneer. Get the next battle
Supply lines
phase
are
going.
broken. We have territory. Enemy unit down.
Structure got destroyed here. I think a Pioneer got wiped out. Yep, Pioneer got wiped out up here. It does now need a Pioneer to build another structure. But you can wait till the actual assault phase or battle phase get researched.
Engineer ready and
This
waiting.
guy looks like he's trying to buy a M2.
Krauts are pounding us to hell here!
Rifle squad hands the objective.
Rolls a miss there.
Artillery support is now available.
Artillery support's now available. So the M2 can now be deployed. Volksgrenadiers and Grenadiers can some damage.
Tell us what you need us to do.
Sniper and Engineer now deployed out by the US player. I thought there was going to be M2 being deployed out immediately, but looks like that's not the case. Engineers advancing. Rock Squad's getting suppressed by the Pinto now. Flame Engineers getting some damage on the Grenadiers. Rock Squad, I don't think we've heard Sticky Bomb research just yet. Sniper gets hit there on the Volks Grenadiers, or regular Grenadiers. Engineers do get suppressed. Over here, I've got the Greyhound. I don't see any landmines on that path.
Get him off of me!
Sniper got
Sniper reporting!
peppered a little bit by the MG42.
Anti-tank, ready for order.
And looks like the sniper does get spotted there. Could hit the retreat button. Of course, the axis of fire is not so great on that thing.
Composition
So managed to avoid it any further.
now with sticky bombs.
Get some immolation there. M42 severely damaged. It's taken out by the M8. We'll need a bit of time reinforcements if we're going to start recruiting that. The landmine. Got a pretty good landmine hit there. This officer squad should actually soft retreat away this way than do a full retreat. He's going to get wiped out if he full retreats right now. But he's advancing destruction, so he's maybe trying to sack it. Of course, it's 2 bars. Does take out the Pack 38. Greyhound can push race forward, trying to reclaim Infantry 42. Off power shoot running on in. This may give an opening for him to retreat back. Artillery raining on in. That's a US sniper there. Medic models I think got blown up. One more country cover, then he gets a free grenadier. Saw a piece of debris spinning away. Yep, he's starting to soft retreat now. Do a full retreat now. This guy's probably safe enough to do a full retreat. Do full retreats on both of those guys. Very good micro there.
Ready to go.
Then again, doing a full retreat now could be intercepted by these forces. May need a soft retreat up here, then full retreat. Hopefully did a Q move.
Yeah! Under fire!
Doing Q move, a regular move order, then a retreat order was the research destination. Very handy tactic. Great way to spend micro now, then micro later. And 2 howitzer now deployed in the field. You may see a barrage roast soon. First round. Ran a little bit
Forces are
far.
taking casualties.
Does lose that squad entirely. Next round could strike. Nope, range far. Takes out the medic once again, so no free Grenadier. And the AT gun does get full destroyed, a consolation prize. Let's see. Oh, that is the Panzer Command. So, went from Wehrmacht quarters straight to battle phase into Panzer Command. You can upgrade this also to both a Warframe half-track or to a Flame half-track. But right now, I think a Panzer IV could be very nice. Ostwind would be adequate as well.
Alive, crew!
Nice cross soldiers can be deployed in the field as well, but he has a pretty good amount of infantry in the field. I like to see the Panzer IV. Graf Center. We also don't know what doctrine's gone for. We know we have seen infantry for the US player, but we have an unknown doctrine for the Wehrmacht player. If he goes for manpower blitz, then he can actually utilize the extra fuel. Terror doctrine wouldn't be half bad. I don't think defense would be great at this moment. Terror could be quite nice, help deal with the M2s. A V1 in this region would be very, very good. But then again, when is a V1 not very good? Yeah, I suppose last game I casted one where the V1 wasn't very good. It destroyed a whole tree. That was a questionable Warframe barrage. Of course, that was a choke point. Maybe you're expecting something there. Pioneers to get hit by the rifleman. Observation post now complete on the fuel sector. Don't know if he actually needs that. He has 100 fuel. Is he eyeing for tanks or something?
That's it. Construction finished.
You can always go for off-map combat group. I understand munitions, but I don't really understand the fuel point right now, honestly. Unless he's planning to go for tank depot. Not really important.
Now at double time.
There's a Panzer IV, very nice.
The enemy is down to
Multiple good hits there by the
points.
Panzer IV, a great first showing for it. Artillery running on in, Pioneers do fall back. Good mortar hit there.
Where we at? Sure. Rifle squad defending.
The enemy is after our victory point.
That's the ball game. Construction finished.
Krauts are pounding us to hell here!
Good hit there. Rifle squad inside the garrison.
Sniper here!
Greyhound Specialty 2. Grenadiers, all the Grenadiers and the Volksgrenadiers do fall back. I do see double Panzer IVs now pulling a few. It has Specialty 1 as well, so he must have a decent amount of fuel. Let's switch over to him and see what he's gone for. 6 command points, almost 7, so he has not selected a doctrine. He's low in fuel, so manpower blitz won't really provide him more vehicles. With 2 Panzer IVs, it may be a good idea to go for Efficiency 2 next. He is, well, needs reinforcements. I'll probably help recover his max population. Yeah, maybe a good idea to just go for Terror. At least Zeal will give him a pretty good passive. He has just one on his infantry to get that health for Gen going. Very nice. You also may need an eye for a Pioneer. 2 Pioneers may not be enough for repairs. Could go for repair bunkers. More things a Veteran player could go for. I just don't think Blitzkrieg, you know, Blitzkrieg could be nice for a Stu. Go for that side. But then again, he doesn't really have enough manpower to really support that side. Of course, he knows about the M2, which I would say would perhaps... Right now, I think Terror would be the best, go for the V1 and Firestorm. I think you could probably put some manpower onto a munitions observation post. Right now, this triple capture in favor of the US player as well. So the Veteran player is rapidly losing VPs. Almost has half the amount of his opponent. Shortly, he will. Will or will not have the same VPs. Or will not. Off-house shoot, direct hits there, takes out Grenadier. Of course, he does have the Defense Command, going to replace with some nice cross shoulders, so he is a little bit low in resources, so probably eye for reduction to utilize some the munitions.
Half-track evading command!
We fixed her up good.
Contact here. What are your orders?
Greyhound advancing. M2 fires over here. Hamtrack does roll a miss. Greyhound gets a hit there onto the 251 half track. Has 4 persuade forward, both of them. One hit there on the Greyhound. Rolls a miss there. M180 gun. Ooh, nice work from half track. Does take out the Greyhound there. Takes out the AT gun. Incredibly good barrage there. Sniper creeping away.
We have 200 points.
And take time to destroy the AT gun as well. Very, very nice. This player's not in a very good position there. Does get another M1 AT gun. Does kick some tank traps away. Those are US player tank traps as well. These players have a good amount of infantry, but is like, oh, build some sandbags with the rifleman squad. You know, that's actually pretty rare for seeing rifleman squad build sandbags. That's actually really rare. Most times just only see them blow out landmines for that ability. 251 half track now pulling a field, and 180 gun firing away. There's there onto the Panzer IV.
Repairs are done. We are losing territory. Veterans engaged.
Does find a landmine. That's crossroads pushing their way forward.
Defended the fatherland.
Oh, something went down there. As crossroads do fall back, Panzer tracks soft retreating. General player may have lost a pioneer. I see one spot remaining. Thought he had two. Wolf map track gets a decent volley there. Hands have taken a bit of a beating. This guy can stick around. The other one provides some fire support for it. Another war from the barrage running on in.
The enemy advances.
Does fall back to the rifleman. Gets another grenade there. Takes out the AT gun once again. Almost destroys entirely. Medic station's still alive. Dark Mortar, 3 kills. Still 3 kills. You know, I thought that would get a guy.
We're losing
Still 3
territory.
kills. He did not get that guy. That was the Grenadiers. And that guy tried to play catch and did not die. Another Alpha Power Shoot running on in. Not paying close enough attention. First round. Rolls pretty wide scatter. That guy really didn't get, got smited.
Knights Cross, ready.
Poly repair bunker there. Panzer IV going for a bit of drink. Or maybe he's trying to become like his idol, the Panzer of the Lake. Maybe he's trying to find the Panzer Lake. Or he's just going to admire the fishies. So I'm hitting over here. Got the sniper providing some spotting support. Does get a good hit on the Volks. Up here, got Knights Crossroads engaged by some riflemen, and vice versa. Presses down the rifleman. Of course, he took a lot of hits himself, so just forced to fall back. And Knights Crossroads just got efficiency 2. Repair station now complete. Volkswagens and Rugged Grenadiers push away forward. Rock Squad trying to get the BP. And got frag grenades there for the US player, which I have a feeling we may see one pretty soon. Do have that debris going down. Mortar does strike. Does fall back there. Everybody loses. But I think overall the US player did win. Got War from Barrage. Yep, I think wasting that War from Barrage there is quite good for the US player. Next do get splashed a little bit there.
The enemy is after our victory.
Sniper hits the Knights Crossholders. Another observation post this time on the munitions sector. Very nice. US player has... Actually, the US player is doing a good job consuming this fuel. We do have a tank depot on the field. Do have a M180 on the build queue. Love to supply yard. So we've got triple M180 gun on build queue on the field now. That's quite a bit.
losing ground out there.
You know, that Alpha power shoot does force back the Knight's Cross orders.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector.
Knight's Cross orders charging me forward. Force does get some damage to the rifleman. Make it fully wiped out there. Does man escape on out of there? This player still has a capture in his favor. 100 VPs remaining for the Wehrmacht player. Henceforth is now
Enemy has
advancing.
100 points and counting down. We're losing a point
And
out
got
there.
another war from barrage here.
Under fire!
Sector being captured. Supply lines are
Down
broken.
south we do have
Territory
two war from
got
half
supplied.
tracks. One which is firing away.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Nothing we pull up on the tank depot at the moment, so I'm not sure what he is trying to go for there. Against Pan Sports, he could go for Hellcats, Sherman tanks, or for M10s. Probably a good idea not to go for the Sherman Crocodile. But if it's coming from me, it's probably bad advice. Takes out the AT gun there. Sniper does a good hit there on the Grenadier. Our squad does capture the VP, does fall back away from the mortar. This guy's getting up to this VP now.
Reinforcements available.
Incomplete landmine by the US player, which maybe will be finished by the rifleman. Nope, that is an engineer landmine. Yep, there's the hammer symbol. We do have now the off-at combat group available for the US player. He's a bit low on fuel, so maybe good idea to bring the next. Once he gets enough manpower, actually blow it. Maybe get something good,
They're taking our territory.
like a mortar.
Crowds
This won't
have
be
cut
good this
forward
game.
supply. Crowds
This
have
won't be
cut
good this
forward
game.
supply.
And one AT gun to
Supply lines.
way back here.
Observation posts. Our forces
Does
are
ring
taking
out there.
sectors.
Does get a good hit there on the AT gun. Good pen there. Oh, I lost some network. I lost 300 frames to my network connection. My apologies. It looks like I'm back online.
We are losing a sector.
AT gun does get some shots off there. Wolf and Barrage try to strike the howitzer. It does get some damage there. I think we got to at
Supply
least
lines
repair
are
up
broken.
the
Crowds
hull
have got
damage just in
territory
case.
supply. Got hostiles in the compound. Base is under attack.
Sherman tank now pulling a field.
Enemy
We'll have, of
unit
course,
down.
AT gun support. Of course, this. Yep, there's enough opening there. MP4 is pushed forward. Rock squad engaging the next crossholders.
Infantry squad reporting casualties.
One squad got wiped out. That would be the AT gun, likely. Our squad gets forced on back then. Next crossholders will be healed up to full. Primary engineers. He's going to send the MP4 to squad. MP4 to squad does fall back. A number of grenadiers here. Sherman tank rotating around, trying to get some rounds over here. We could save up for another Sherman tank. He has enough fuel and manpower for one. He's going for another Sherman tank. Right now, the Wehrmacht player does have a triple capture in his favor, but the US player has a decent amount of VPs to help support him. Panzer IV, one's at full health, the other one is a little bit wounded.
57 mil at your service.
Wolf and Barrage ring up here. Looks like minimal damage. Have you seen what Doction's gone for just yet? Nope, he has not appeared to select the Doction. You go for Terror and go for the King Tiger to help him perhaps push his opponent out of the game. Sherm Tank does get penned there. Good pen there onto the Panzer IV.
The enemy has 300 points. Attention. The enemy advances.
That's crossholders trying to engage. Sherm Tank rolls a miss. And one AT gun does get a bounce there. Sherm Tank backs on off. Our squad free forward. Bounce there on the Sherm Tank. Grenadiers take some damage there. Sniper falls back. Mortar does get through. Double Panzer shot there. Takes the Sherman Tank. Double Panzer 4 is quite moved at the moment. AT gets another good shot there. Grenadiers overruns the rifle squad. Probably will wipe it out. AT gun does not get the wipe out there. Artillery could take it out there, though we could see a nice close range shot here from the artillery piece. They count placing fire against the Knights crossholders. If they get in that side of the garrison, they're dead from the artillery or from the Sherm Tank. Goes out. Was that a US grenade? Didn't seem like a Panzer League grenade. Looks like it may have got caught on some of the objects. Sherm Tank is having trouble driving forward. Really having trouble. I have no idea what it's doing. Oh boy, the pathfinding on that one. It's over in the range of retarded to not good. AT gun may be causing a pathing issue this way. He may need to get rid of another tank trap. Allow the Sherm Tank to pass. That is blocking up. Does find a path there. Yeah, he's definitely a very special driver. As that scores likely below 30. Good shot there on the Grenadiers.
What now? Okay, folks, Grenadiers, we're back in the fight.
Great hit there. Red Squall is clear forward. Versus 2 versus 3. Good pens there on the Sherman Tank. Sniper, US sniper in the field. 17 kills versus 2. Does take up the Knights crossholders there. Grenadiers falling back, good shot there. This guy may get wiped down out. War from Barrage, however, gets a really good hit there, falls back. Henceforth, that one's at full health.
The grateful father of the glorious struggle.
The other one being repaired back here. And now gets Veteran C3 light vehicles.
Reporting.
Oh, and there goes the garrison. At both the supply yard upgrades. The Verum players are still a bit behind on VPs. Sniper taking time to decapture the VP. That can be a little bit dangerous. Flame Engineers here. M2 trying to barrage over here. Just needs a bit of... it does force him back there. The Flame Engineers can, of course, recapture it. Excuse me. And those force fire on the ground there. Think there's a land. Oh no, there's an AT gun there. Didn't really blend in if you're not paying close enough attention. Off a power shoot trying to rain on in. That was all the US players' reserve munitions. US player has an AT gun here. AT gun back here getting repaired on up by some engineers. Sherman Tank is way over here. Being supported up by a squadron, rifleman squads. Got a decent amount of veterans in some of these rifle squads. 2 Vet 3s and a Vet 2. So he has veterans in his rifleman squads. Of course, got a good number of Panzer 4s. This player is practically at POF cap. Probably good idea not deploy anything more out on the field. Confirmed players add practically pop cap as well, but it's probably best not to play anything more on the field since you will start losing population when sectors start getting decaptured. Landmine will be interrupted.
Target for position.
As crossbows do fall back, Sherman tanks into Volk's Grenadiers. Panzer Force pushing over here. The Rocket Squad maybe Iron Force take a bomb. Got a good rear armor hit there. Panzer Force received and missed. Another pen there in the Sherman tank. Multiple pens in the Sherman tank. Good pen there. Good pens there on the Sherman tank. Artillery now running on in. Pantrax takes out something there. There's that guy there. I think that was an AT gun that may have been destroyed there. These guys do fall back there. There's triple capture against US players. There's rapping coming down with VPs. And got another massive war from barrage here. US player may want has some fuel for some vehicles. I think at this one time he should go for M10s, Hellcats, or 76mm Shermans. Going for another M1AT gun. They've been okay, but these Panzer IV has been quite effective, both in Veteran C2 now.
Engineers, pay attention.
Of course, the Verilk player has still a decent amount of infantry, including a good number of Panzerschrecks.
Your orders?
But these vetted rifleman squads are posing a much bigger threat now. Landmine here. I think that was interrupted. I don't think it's fully deployed in the field. Yep, he did step over it. Rifle squad, last rifle squad is now Veteran C3. Nice crossbow is getting ripped apart here. Sniper rolled a miss onto it. Does wipe it out there. One rifle squad does fall back. The M4 squad be knocked back or forced back by the Veteran C3 rifleman. On the right side here as well. Does on the machine gun bunker. Does detect this sector. Oh, there goes the US sniper there. Wait, plus 19? But I see a sniper there. Are there two snipers? Yeah, the other sniper. This is one kill. I'm pretty sure the sniper had multiple levels of veterancy.
Defend the fatherland until death.
So one sniper did go down there. Fresh sniper on the field.
We are prepared to do precisely as ordered.
With the grateful fatherland.
Now the US player is lacking armor, but does have, of course, very good infantry. Oh, looks like a terrorist has been flying selected. He can now bring in the Tiger tank and Firestorm. I think a V1 could be quite nice. It does have now Veteran C3 as Panzer IVs as well. And takes from the AT gun's not exactly a good idea. Wolf and Barrage running on in, detonates a landmine.
Only the best in German engineering.
Our squad capturing the VP. Massive hit there.
Over.
Sniper rotating around.
Grenadiers, listen up. Sniper!
Wolf and Barrage running on in. Off of house shoot there. Not sure where the Wolf and Barrage is raiding. Oh, let's try to hit the howitzer once again, but rolls and misses. Barracks is a little bit, has now a skylight. Looks like all these guys fall back there. And when he becomes almost destroyed, Bar Ref squad engaging. Light cover for the Rife Squad. Both have light cover here. A lot of craters on the map for cover. Firestorm now being thrown in the field. Does take out the AT gun there. And right now the US player does have capture in his favor. Of course, the Vermont player has armor advantage. The US player just has to rely on his arm on his infantry and do some good work there. Does get some good damage there. Needs to hit those VPs. Does not interrupt the capture there. Well, at least we'll stop the capture though. Tiger tank does get hit there. Bar of squad straightforward. I just oh, propaganda war. I was gonna say that's actually probably not a great idea to focus that guy down. Probably goes for the VP, but of course got the machine gun bunker there, and the mortar has been somewhat successful this game. 12 kills. Orphan barrage running on in. A blind barrage right there. US player does have very good vetted infantry. We do have a 30 cal placement here to protect this point. Way too much armor to have the infantry push over here. It's likely they're just going to get crushed by the Panzer IVs. You just probably have to try to dive ball on that VP. I think as well, when it comes push time comes to shove, he can go ahead and keep his manpower high, bring off that combat group to get a force quickly going. And of course be randomized, but it will save him time from deploying out to mainly reinforcements. Grenadiers and some damage. Artillery now raining on in. Mara squad straight forward. One Rife squad gets annihilated. AT gun does get peeked through. These guys are also the Vermont infantry is all pretty wounded. Grab grenade there, not successful. Engineers, do we see demolition charges? Yep, we got demolition charge being planted by the engineers, which will help him secure this side VP. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Engineers decide just to walk over here. You know what? Could take time to clean up the repair bunker if he spots it. And the sniper over here could make a swipe with the VP, though with our cast vision, we know it's not a great idea. It'd probably be a good idea just to keep him responding. He has some time to work with. He has 105 VPs versus 45. It's getting a little bit close. AT guns looks going to get overran. You may see sticky bomb here, but remember armor skirts, they do take has a higher bounce rate. Does get crushed there. Does take an engine crit. And fully immobilized there. But the howitzer's in range. B1 has been summoned. So there goes the barracks, casual cleaning station, and the M2. Missed triage center. That's a bit of a mistake. As for getting hit. And it looks like the US player has actually. Sniper's capturing this point. He's just capturing this point. The US player still can win. Will lose a sniper.
We're losing ground out there.
Engineers capture this point. Of course, this central point is being decaptured. M1 AT gun. I think the lack of relying too much on AT guns. Panzers are okay versus AT guns. All depends if you can get the pick earlier on.
Enemy unit down.
And this map has very choke point maps. And he had it looks like the US player would not be able to stop it. Engineers getting lost in a capping squad. Granted, most of the Panzer model was capping. Ooh, friendly fire. But yeah, it looks like the US player is going to resign. Yeah, mostly he's just back to just chatting.
Anti-tank crew here.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Though it's getting a little bit late for me, so that shall be my last replay for tonight. So